Today, I want to talk about reprogramming your subconscious mind. Because when it comes to negativity and when it comes to believing in yourself and understanding how worthy you are, how much of enough you are, it's going to take some unlearning and relearning. And that is a process in and of itself, especially when it's so deeply rooted. But you have to be intentional, you have to be dedicated, and you have to stay focused on yourself. This is 30 days of you, for you. It's time that you put yourself first, no one else, nobody else. And because you're putting yourself first in a way that you've never done before, it's going to feel frustrating, it's going to be hard, it's going to take you going deep within to tell yourself, I deserve to show up for myself finally. So I want to give you at least 3 steps that will lead you down the path of reprogramming your subconscious mind. Because until you do that, you will never lift the weighing of negative self talk, negative feelings about yourself. You will never, you won't be able to defeat them. And we want to be able to defeat them. That's the starting point. And the first step to really reprogramming yourself is, first of all, realizing that I have some deep set negative beliefs about myself. Because if we don't know anything else, we know the first thing to understanding and knowing that you have a problem is actually acknowledging it, right? And this is not something that you can't fix. It just takes so much dedication and focus. So, what you want to do is start to identify those self limiting beliefs. What do they look like? What are you feeling like? It could be so many things. I couldn't even name them all because whatever it is for you is just what it is for you, right? And you're feeling like, I can't get out of this because of this, I can't do this because there's always an excuse. That is a self limiting belief. When you consistently make excuses instead of just saying, despite all the barriers that seem to be in my way, I'm going to do this. I'm going to defeat this limiting belief. Whatever that is, you have to want better in order to get better. You have to believe in your mind that you can have it in order to start. So take the time to really become self-aware, sit with yourself, identify those. Even if it's just 1 or 2 that you can think of right off the top of your head, right? Sometimes they come in our day-to-day. And so that's why that leads to number 2 is becoming self-aware. Some people are not aware of themselves enough to even start the process of shifting and reprogramming themselves, of unlearning and relearning. Because when you're not aware of something, you don't know that it's a debilitating situation. You don't know that your thought process is keeping you from elevating and growing. You don't realize that your thought process is keeping you from having a successful relationship, being as wealthy as you want to be, loving yourself more than someone else. See, self-limiting beliefs lead to situations that we don't even think that our mindset caused us to be in this situation. The reality of life is that every situation that we're in it because we made the choice to be in it, indirectly or directly. Every decision is our choice. And instead of beating ourselves up about whatever choice we made or didn't make, because not making a choice is also a choice, we have to start to talk to ourselves in a very positive way. Positive self-affirmations is going to help you begin to shift the negative thoughts that you have or the negative self-talk. I know that people can feel a certain way about affirmations. Well, what is that going to do? Just consistently telling myself it's going to be okay, or just consistently being positive. That doesn't do anything. But at the same time, they're failing to realize that the negative self talk and thoughts that automatically come to you and repeat to you on a regular basis is the reason why you're in this space right now. Or it's the reason you're so negative, or it's the reason that you can't see that doing something different will help, whatever that is. So, repeating positive affirmations to yourself to combat the negative thoughts that you have, it works. I've done it. I lived it. Trust me, it's worth it. Were there times when I was like, you know what? I just don't. It's irritating. It was. But there was still something in me that was telling me to keep going. Because once you open that door to reprogramming your mind and really dive in deep to heal, there's no turning back. So you have to be, this is something you have to want with all of you, because there is no turning back ever. Because once you reprogram yourself, that's just what it will be. You'll notice things that you hadn't noticed before. You'll think on a different realm, to where old friends, there'll be so many changes, basically. There will be a lot of changes, but you need this change. You deserve this change, because what? You are enough and you are worthy of this. And this time it's about you, right? And the third one is to make sure that you are practicing self-awareness. You can't get anywhere without being aware of who you are, being aware of who you are not, and being aware of what you want to become, who you want to become. Because once you set your sights on who you want to become, what you want to become, and once you realize what you are in this moment and what you don't want to be, that's your driving force to the changed behavior, to the changed thoughts, to the positive affirmations. And anytime that you're speaking positively in your life, speak it in the now. Speak it in the now. I am, I have, that type of thing right in this very moment. Because all we have is now. The past is gone, the future has not yet come. So all we have is our right now. So when you're doing this and you're unlearning and relearning and you're reprogramming yourself, every day is right now. So don't think about tomorrow. Don't think about where you were before. It's right now. Every day, every moment, every minute is right now, right? So as you work on reprogramming yourself, we want to make sure that we are what? Self-aware, so we can identify and know when we are being negative and how we can instantly shift to a positive mindset. And you will do this throughout the day, all day, because you'll be aware of it. You'll be able to identify those limiting beliefs. And because you're aware of it, you'll be able to shift them in the moment. So they won't have time to fester. Because the faster you change a negative thought, the faster your mind will shift that thought out of your mind. The quicker you can change your mind in a positive direction, the faster you will reprogram yourself. But don't rush your progress. Remember, all you have is now. Every moment is right now. So the name of the game now is unlearn and relearn. And in this moment, you don't want to necessarily bring other people with you. This is for you. It's about you. So do this for you.